In this video, we'll see the recipe of rich and delicious restaurant-style badami paneer gravy. Let's get started. First step is to soak almonds. So here I've got 1/4 cup almond, that is badam. So add some water and let this sit for at least 1 hour. Or if you can soak these overnight, that would be best. Transfer the almonds to a mixer grinder jar and blend to a smooth paste. You may remove the skin of the almonds if you want, but I am not doing that. Add some water if required, so add a little water at a time and then blend to a smooth paste. You would need a little more water, but do not add all the water in one go, so a little water at a time. And this is what the paste should look like. Smooth and creamy. Let's move to the next step. I'm using a non-stick pan here to fry the paneer pieces. That's why I've added 2 to 3 teaspoon oil. You may cut your paneer pieces into squares, rectangles or triangles like I have done. Fry on both the sides, do not fry a lot. Transfer the paneer pieces to another bowl and keep it covered, so that would keep the paneer pieces soft. Okay, let's move to the next step. So in a kadhai, take 1/4 cup oil. Yes, we would need this amount of oil for this recipe. Then add 1 tablespoon ginger garlic paste and saute for 10 to 15 seconds. Then add onion paste. So here I've got onion paste made from 2 medium-sized onions without adding any water. Then add bay leaf. Actually, I should have added all these in oil, but I forgot. So I'm adding cinnamon, black peppercorns, everything now. That's okay, we have to fry the onion paste a lot. Then add 2 teaspoon red chili powder. Use Kashmiri or Byadgi for nice color. Then add Shahi Jeera. So let me tell you, you need to add all the whole spices directly to the oil. In case you forget, then you can also do it the way I have done. This is what the masala should look like, really nice fried, and you can see the oil has separated. Then add 1 small size lemon juice. This lemon juice would add a very nice taste to the gravy. Give it a good mix and then add the prepared badam, that is almond paste. 1 slit green chili, so make a cut in a green chili and then add some salt as per taste. Give this a good mix and then add some water. So what you need to do next is to cover this and cook till the oil separates from the sides. If required, you may add water in between. Once the gravy is almost done, add 1/4 cup curd, that is dahi, and keep stirring this mixture, keeping the flame low. Then add 2 teaspoon roasted kasuri methi. Just crush it between your palms and then add 1/4 teaspoon green cardamom powder, 1 teaspoon butter. If you do not have green cardamom powder, you can add it as a whole spice at the beginning. Towards the end, add 1 teaspoon cream. So you can use homemade malai that you get on top of your milk after you boil it. And then finally transfer the paneer pieces. After adding the paneer pieces, just cook the gravy for 2 to 3 more minutes, and you can keep it covered if you want, just for 2 to 3 minutes. And there you go, your restaurant style Shahi Badam Paneer gravy is ready. It tastes absolutely fantastic with plain fulka, roti, chapati, or you can have naan or butter roti with this. Everything goes really well with this gravy. Finally, garnish with some chopped fresh coriander and some sliced almond. Give this recipe a try and enjoy!